Hey guys, every day I get messages with people asking us to spend more time talking about tips and tackle. For a day like today, Shane, what are your top 3 walleye fishing tips?
So, it doesn't matter the lake or the area, it's going to be speed, and that's going to be 0.8 to 1.3, and it may vary day to day, and you want to figure out that speed that you start catching and pay attention to that. The next one is going to be action. Whether it's a slow death hook or a worm harness, you want to have that spin, you want to have that right action, and you're going to catch more fish. And the third one is structure. It doesn't matter the lake or the area, if you find the structure, whether that's rocks, weed beds, drop-offs, the bait's going to be there and the walleye are going to be there. So that's the 3 things that I would look for on any lake.
Well, that's 3 really good tips. And Bob, what's the ultimate walleye tip for a day like today?
The ultimate
game
walleye
changer.
tip. The game changer. Well, like we saw today, these fish were neutral, almost negative, and not wanting to bite. The fish were there, but they were picking it up very, very lightly, and they wouldn't stay with it. One of the things that I really like to do is, they're a predatory fish, and something's going to trigger them. So when you've got a fish comes up and bites like that, and doesn't want to commit, bites the tail off, turning around and when you get bit like that, turn around and dump a little bit of line, drop it, let your gear go dead.
Feed it.
Just feed a little bit of line, and then pick it back up again, and that thing will pick back up and trigger that fish to want to stay with that bait. So, and as you saw, it worked.
Well, and you mentioned that smile blade's always working.
Exactly.
Getting a little bit of change of action can also help with that reaction.
Absolutely. And as you saw, like today, there's days when a color is the name of the game. You're creating some type of forage base that's in that system, trying to emulate that. But as you saw today, I mean, we caught them on blue, we caught them on purple, we caught them on gold, we caught them on, however many different, colors. But, we don't know what a fish sees in stained water.
Sure.
So all of those things can be a variation of something that's going to obviously trigger them to bite.
That's a great tip as well.